No, this isn't an anti-Semitic video. It's an educational one, and we hope you'll learn something by the end. Throughout history, Jewish people have been perceived as being wealthy. But where did that rhetoric stem from? We know that Jewish people, like all people, have their wealthy middle class and their lower income group. Today we're going to delve deep into this thought process. Jewish people have had a tough history, including not being able to own land in Europe from as far back as the medieval times. But where there's a will, there's a way. So, Jewish people found alternative ways to build their wealth outside of property owning, one of them being merchants and traders, industries to this day where they still have a big footprint in most countries. This created a safety net for Jewish communities because where their services were needed, they were safe. With that said, here are 10 reasons why Jewish people are richer. 1. Emphasis on education. In 2016, the Pew Center released a study which listed Jewish people as the most educated religious group in the world on average. The Jewish community receives 13.4 years of schooling. When it comes to post-secondary degrees, Jewish people hold 61% of the qualifications. What's more surprising is the vast difference between first and second most educated religions. Christians rank second most educated, but compared to the average of 13.4 years of schooling among Jewish people, Christians only rack up an average of 9.3 years at school. More credentials lead to a higher starting salary, and this immediately improves the financial status of Jewish people right out of university. Jewish communities prioritize education not only in academic subjects but also in financial literacy. Children are often taught the basics of money management, saving, and investing from a young age. This education may come from parents, religious teachings, or specialized programs within the community. Additionally, Jewish culture places a high value on intellectual pursuits and lifelong learning, encouraging individuals to continually seek knowledge and skills that can contribute to their financial success. 2. Strong work ethic. The strong work ethic ingrained in Jewish culture is rooted in religious teachings and historical experiences. Charging interest was a sin. This prevented them from holding any type of financial job, leaving the opportunities in that field open to the Jewish community who did not see lending in the same way. Jewish people became prominent in money-lending businesses. The Jewish people's early success in this lucrative business was a forerunner for many of the stereotypes we hear today of Jewish people. Jewish individuals are taught the value of hard work, diligence, and perseverance in achieving their goals. This work ethic extends to all aspects of life, including business and finance, where individuals are willing to put in the time and effort required to succeed. Moreover, the history of discrimination and persecution faced by Jewish communities has fostered resilience and determination, driving individuals to excel in their endeavors. 3. Embrace of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship has long been a cornerstone of Jewish economic activity. From ancient times to the present day, Jewish individuals have been involved in various business ventures, ranging from trade and commerce to industry and technology. Entrepreneurial spirit is nurtured within Jewish communities, with individuals encouraged to take calculated risks, pursue innovative ideas, and seize opportunities for economic advancement. This culture of entrepreneurship is supported by strong networks of mentors, investors, and fellow entrepreneurs within the Jewish community. Parents teach their children the value of money. In many households, speaking openly about finance is taboo. Parents try to protect their children by not sharing if they're having financial troubles or if they're wealthy, displaying that it's okay to splurge. By using 5 jars, many Jewish parents teach their children how to be money-wise. Each jar is labeled tithe, giving and offering, saving, investing, and spending. Children are given 10 shekels and the child puts 1 in the tithe jar, 1 in the giving and offering, 1 in the savings, 2 in investing, and 5 in spending. The giving jar is opened up on Sundays. The tithe, which means tenth in Hebrew, is opened at the end of the month. The savings is opened on special occasions, and investing is only opened when full. Parents don't intervene, and the child is responsible for the money, but the children learn from their mistakes and take ownership of their decisions. 4. Community support. Jewish communities are renowned for their tight-knit social networks and support systems. These networks provide invaluable resources, connections, and opportunities for collaboration in business and finance. Within these communities, individuals can seek advice, mentorship, and financial assistance from trusted peers and elders. The sense of belonging and solidarity fosters mutual trust and cooperation, creating a conducive environment for economic success. They look after one another. Perhaps it comes from a long history of being marginalized, or perhaps it's just inherent nature, but Jewish people have a deep pride in sharing their wealth to benefit their community. This mutual aid mentality is a part of their ethos and ensures that each member of the community is supported to enable them to succeed. If someone opens a new business, the community will rally around them to support it. If someone else falls on hard times, the community will try to help them out. Judaic law instructs that poor people are to be respected and protected. This strong focus on uplifting the whole community has meant that even shunned Jewish communities have managed to survive the hardest times by investing in one another. The idea of wealth is not just to accumulate wealth, which is seen as vanity. Wealth is seen as a means to an end to grow a community. It is highly frowned upon to not give generously to the social and spiritual needs of the community. 5. Focus on long-term planning. Jewish individuals often take a strategic approach to wealth accumulation, emphasizing long-term planning and financial security. This involves setting clear goals, developing comprehensive financial plans, and making informed investment decisions. Wealth preservation and intergenerational wealth transfer are key considerations, with families employing strategies such as trusts, estate planning, and philanthropic giving to ensure the continuity of their legacy. By taking a disciplined and forward-thinking approach, Jewish families aim to build lasting prosperity for future generations. They look at the past to plan the future. We've all heard the saying, history repeating itself. The Jewish community is aware that any circumstances arising now are not new. By looking at similar situations that have happened in the past, it's easier to make better business and financial decisions for the future. Patterns repeat themselves. Wealth is gained by learning those patterns or trends, understanding market cycles, and gaining a foothold on worldwide currency. Kauso Kukrakorn, author of The Secrets of Jewish Wealth Revealed, beautifully writes, "Until now, your money has told you what to do and how much to work. Now you're going to turn that around. You'll learn how to tell your money what to do and how much to work for you." 6. Financial discipline. Jewish teachings promote principles of financial discipline, including responsible spending, saving, and investing. Individuals are encouraged to live within their means, avoid excessive debt, and prioritize needs over wants. Frugality and thriftiness are valued traits, with moderation in consumption seen as a virtue. By practicing financial discipline, Jewish individuals aim to maintain stability and resilience in the face of economic challenges while laying the groundwork for long-term financial success. Wealth is managed effectively. Sages of the Talmud, the lives, sayings, and stories of 400 rabbinic masters, a book written by Mordecai Javiditz, is a great read. You can also hear it on Audible, and it shares many words of wisdom, including how to manage money with spiritual motivation. The book also touches on finances and diversification. What diversification means is that capital is allocated in a way that doesn't expose too much to one particular risk or asset, but rather spreads it out to reduce the risk. To sum it up in its most basic form, don't put all of your eggs in one basket. 7. Philanthropy and giving back. The concept of tzedakah, or charitable giving, holds a central place in Jewish ethics and tradition. Jewish individuals are taught the importance of giving back to their communities and supporting those in need. Philanthropy is not only viewed as a moral obligation but also as a means of promoting social justice and repairing the world, tikkun olam. Many successful Jewish individuals and families establish charitable foundations, endowments, and community programs to address social issues, advance education, and support humanitarian causes. By giving generously, Jewish philanthropists aim to make a positive impact on society and leave a legacy of compassion and kindness. 8. Adaptability and resilience. Despite extreme challenges, Jewish people have shown resilience throughout. It's woven into their fabric, and the focus remains on the spiritual and practical. With this resilience and perseverance, giving up is not an option. When things go wrong in business, which happens, there's no self-pity but an attitude of happens. Let's figure out how to fix it. As author of The Money Code, Become a Millionaire with the Ancient Jewish Code, H.W. Charles wrote, "The Jews are known for their perseverance, and this is what helps them achieve their goals." Perseverance means continuous persistence in a course of action, a purpose in spite of difficulties, obstacles, or discouragement. Throughout history, Jewish communities have faced adversity and overcome significant challenges, including persecution, exile, and economic hardship. Despite these obstacles, Jewish individuals have demonstrated remarkable resilience and adaptability, finding creative ways to thrive in diverse environments. This resilience is reflected in their ability to navigate economic fluctuations, adapt to changing market conditions, and seize opportunities for growth and innovation. By drawing on their collective strength and resourcefulness, Jewish communities have forged a legacy of resilience that continues to inspire and guide future generations. 9. Their religion teaches good business practices. The Torah and many Jewish philosophers, leaders, and writers have made it clear how Jewish businesses must operate. According to these teachings, there is absolutely no room for dishonest practices. Any deception, collusion, or price fixing against the consumer is known as oneh, which translated means oppression. Fleecing the consumer is seen as an oppression of their freedom. Knowing that you're going into business with someone who's inspired to good ethics by a higher power makes Jewish business people a very attractive business partner to many. Judaism doesn't cast poverty as a sign of righteousness, as other beliefs might. Instead, they believe each person should avoid poverty and be gainfully employed to earn their own living. This is a fundamental value that has led to a good work ethic and a personal responsibility for each person earning their own keep. Jewish people also believe in giving. They believe that 10 to 20% of wages should go toward religious and charitable causes. However, they don't believe in relying on charity to lift yourself up, and certainly not to become a burden on the community. Growing up with this kind of mindset makes for a solid foundation to see success as the only option. It is true there are a lot of Jewish people that are rich, but it's also true there are a lot that are poor. The same goes for every other person, Jewish or not. The Torah does teach beautiful principles for success in life which we can all learn from. Self-learning education and a hunger to learn will set you on the right path to becoming financially secure. Robertson Dana Weinberg, Orthodox Jewish Rebbetzin and founder and Dean of Ayot College of Jewish Studies for Women in Jerusalem, shares advice we can all take in. There are no problems, only opportunities for growth. What lessons can you take away from today's video? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Until next time, remember to click subscribe for more thought-provoking videos every day, and hit us with a thumbs up if you enjoyed this one.